check and make sure we show as live on YouTube, or maybe YouTube will send me an email, whichever happens first. Let's see, where is my... Yep, we are live, and YouTube sent me an email. Perfect. Excellent, excellent. Let me just let the server know we're live as well. Pa-pow. Send. Awesome, awesome. Alrighty. Well, we'll let everybody climb in here real quick. We should have, I don't know. Hopefully some showing up here. Yeah, we got Heaven.
Heaven's here.
Heaven's here. We can start. Perfect. That's all we need.
It's true.
But probably get some more. We got my brother Mike in here today. Heaven, welcome, Mike.
Hi, everybody.
LS as well. LS. So you. So, Mike, you know that do you have the YouTube chat open or not?
Yeah. If he's not here, I will cry.
Yeah. He is, of course, is Beartick, right?
Ah.
So here's the thing, LS. I had already made the thumbnail and picked the matches for the week before your battle replays were posted. So I haven't watched it yet. So it's not going to be here this week, but everybody seemed pretty excited about it. So I'm already looking forward to watching it, but I have not watched your match yet. So unfortunately, I'm just going to rip that Band-Aid off real quick. No Beartick this week. But it's not because I don't love you.
No, it's because they didn't play their matches quick enough.
Well, the other thing is, it was posted on Sunday, but it was posted at like 9:30 my time on Sunday, and I had already done my weekly heat prep for now. Heaven, I think yours is also was also posted too late this week, but I'll watch them for next week. I've got some that were technically last week's but got posted later than my prep, so no hard feelings. They all get watched, and we'll see what's up. Uh-oh. Hey, listen, that's my text message.
Oh, it was my wife.
Yes. My brother.
You cut out for that for me. I don't know if you cut out on the stream.
I touched my nose to the mute button on my microphone. My brother is married now. Congratulate him on his marriage.
Thank you.
I have congratulated him, and will continue to do so. I think it was a great decision and good work doing it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so Electric, you're also posting all your matches late now. So I'm just saying. Here we go. We got some
Hey. Thank you.
I'll
only congratulate if Beartick is on the screen. Well.
Oh no.
Fair enough. I'll wait for yours, LS.
Wait, we can make this happen. This is trivial.
Oh yeah, you had so many tabs there that you could have made it on the screen.
Yeah. This is trivial. Control F. Beartick. Beartick is on the screen.
Oh, I see
Done.
it. In all of its washed out 3D glory. Oh, now it's just a good sprite, or a good drawing. That's weird that the small pictures, they use the bad 3D sprites, and then...
on Pokemon
open
TV.
it. Yeah, and then you open it, and it's like the good image. Like, why would they use the high-res bad image as the thumbnail?
These are all the Pokemon Home sprites,
because... Oh,
gotcha. It's like a consistent art for all of these, I think. And then they use Sugimori art for the actual page, yeah.
As they should, because it's way better.
Yep. Alrighty. So we got 4 matches as usual to watch this week, and then I'll shout out some honorable mentions as well. We're gonna start this week with. Electric says, "What's your new surname?" He did not change it. Oh, Dom's here too. Hey Dom, how's it going?
Hey, Dom.
Alrighty. So we've got. Speaking of matches from the previous week. Oh, so there isn't Sugimori art for some of them.
Yeah.
Apparently. Fair enough. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. But this one actually is not a makeup match, but there were some makeup matches played this week. Anyway, Daddy versus Ray. This is game 2 of the set. Game 1, Daddy caught Miraidon in on a choice locked electric attack and was not able to kill the Plusle, and so the Plusle won the match.
Wow.
It was
and that
sick.
didn't make the heat.
Well, so then game 2 happened after that, which is what we're going to watch. So we'll go ahead and fire it up here. Leads with Palkia Magearna versus the Bruxish and the Miraidon. Sets the electric terrain on Ray's side. Immediately switching out. We get the Rillaboom come in, reset the grassy terrain, and lives the Draco Meteor, which is huge.
I mean, that has to be calced for that.
Probably, but not necessarily. Although not the end of the world if it had died, right? Because now something else gets to come in, and you get your first Soul Heart boost, because Soul Heart is absolutely broken.
Oh, is it anything dying?
It procs on every death. Yes, anytime a Pokemon dies. Exactly. So Daddy doesn't mind one bit, right?
Oh no, he'd probably be sad that it lived.
All right.
Oh, never mind. It was calced.
Steve saying it was calced. Excellent. The reason the terrain is so dark is because I have a dark mode browser extension that just does dark mode anywhere, and even though I have it turned off for Pokemon Showdown, it still changes these backgrounds, and so they look kind of weird.
Oh, I just thought it was a very swampy grass.
No, it's the dark mode plugin that I have, even though it's not on for this website. It still makes it weird. I don't know. I haven't been able to figure out. Other websites, when I turn it off, it is off correctly, but not Showdown for some reason. Anyway, so then I started blasting. Would have maybe gotten a KO if the light screen hadn't been up, but do some more switching, get the snow up. Icy Wind Miss is nice here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Still not quite getting a KO. No boosts yet, but we've got Mons in rough position.
What do these two Pokemon do to Palkia?
I mean, yeah, like the Palkia is so good, like just secretly so good against so many things. It's like anti all the weathers.
For sure.
Which is all over the place in the restricted format, right? Because you've got your Kyogres and your Primal Kyogres and your Groudons and your Primal Groudons and your Koraidon that sets Sun, and Abomasnow's on a team, and Politoed's out there. Like, it's just an absolute... It's just lousy with weather this season.
And Palkia likes being in all of it.
Yeah, and doesn't mind any of it, and is pretty nice anti-weather stuff. Alrighty, so Magearna gets the first boost here. Finally gets a KO. We get the electric terrain back up, and once again Rillaboom's going to come in, say no electric terrain for you. Terra.
Okay, we're committing
Megas
now.
Can't Terra, Mike. Also, so you can't double dip on that.
Just like last season.
Yeah. Oh, right. Megas were in last season too. Yeah. So now we got two. We got two boosts.
Oof.
Not quite getting the KO, but because of the light screen, definitely. So from the grave, Brux is still being extremely relevant. Would have been a double KO for sure. The
I love
Palkia
that we
comes
haven't
in.
seen the fourth Pokemon yet.
You have not seen the fourth Pokemon yet. Would you care to guess what the fourth Pokemon is?
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it's Plusle.
It's the Plusle. Yeah, yeah. Plusle's on the thumbnail. So Blizzard still not getting any KOs. No freezes, which could have been a big deal. Uh, Double KO with the Dazzling Gleam at +2. Gets two more
And
boosts.
all that's left is Miraidon.
All that's left is Miraidon. It's gonna come in. Gets the electric train up. It's gonna be up now. And here comes the Plusle. So discharge, not getting that double KO it might have otherwise. And we are once again locked.
And it's choice locked.
It's choiced. Yeah, locked into an electric type move versus the Plusle. Cannot do anything. Plusle gonna take this game as well. Daddy playing for differential here with his protect.
Yeah.
We get Terra Fairy, Alluring Voice, still not getting the KO because it is a Plusle after all. But finishes it up. That crit didn't matter. Yeah, keeping the Plusle in the back. Great switches for Daddy. Really well done. And so this was the reason I picked game 2 rather than game 1 when it was just like Plusle shows up and then the game is over, is because we got to see all the Magearna nonsense first, and then ultimately Ray was just kind of put in a position where he had to catch the double KO with discharge and hope the last mon wasn't Plusle. And unfortunately, the last mon was Plusle, and so could not catch that double KO.
Yeah, I mean, the positioning to keep it back the entire set until the Miraidon has to be out the rest of the match. Steve Kerr's pretty good, so.
Yeah, and so of the set we saw Volt Switch, Discharge, and Draco Meteor. So with Terra Fairy, Plusle is just immune to that whole set anyway.
That's really mean.
So it would like have to be like catch it on a switch in before it can Terra Fairy. Yeah, Terra Fairy Plusle was an absolute hard counter to Miraidon. Well done to Daddy for catching that. I think there might have been some olds prep help happening on that one, but
now that game goes a lot differently if Palkia can't just live forever against like Obama Snow and Kyurem and everything. But
oh, totally right. Like if Palkia isn't just a miserable bulk lord that's impossible to get through, or like if if one of the hits on Magearna is a crit so that it takes an extra 15% or whatever, it's dead sooner and it can't catch the double KO on Obama Snow and Kyurem, something like that, and then this Plusle is in a much worse position. But the combination of auto terrain setting, Palkia, Magearna as the immediate threat, and then Plusle in the back locks it up for Daddy. Well done. 2-0.
Love it. Plusle in both games, sealing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't get it done versus the Raging Bolt. Sure, yeah, very similar thing, right? Electric and Dragon. If you can catch it at the right time, you can just lock it down. But you got to play the rest of the match right too, right? Alrighty, game 2. As we were 10 minutes, fully 10 minutes on the first match. We won't be 10 minutes on all the rest of these. That's too long for a weekly heat. But we got Firefalls versus Dissidia here. This is actually Firefall's second week in a row.
Nice.
This is game 1 of the set. So no setup needed for you to know the context. We can go ahead and just fire it in here.
I like the cohesion on Dissidia's team. I feel like all 6 of those Pokemon work well together.
Yeah, agreed.
especially those two.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of the Calyrex show. Like teams with Calyrex on them or teams with Groudon on like the restricteds change things a lot, right? But
Mhm.
there's a lot of like format warping around which restricteds get brought, especially because the restricteds are in each division. Although there's no cross division play till playoffs, so we won't see mirror matches. But even so, all right. So we get we have booster speed Fluttermane versus we get the Psychic Terrain up here, and we've got the Heliolisk. So the the call out that Firefall's made is check out watch this Heliolisk, but I think this was actually the play. The Icy Wind on turn one from booster speed Fluttermane is what allows this Heliolisk to then get the electric terrain up and and like change the pace of this match.
Wow. I cannot believe that Fluttermane survives that.
Survives it, yeah.
I mean, it didn't matter, but
the Fluttermane turn one, I think is the secret hero of this match. But this Heliolisk is relevant. Huge damage into this Primarina here. Lives the Draining Kiss, particularly next to Chi-Yu, obviously. But catching a quick KO here on this Primarina before it can do anything. And I'm telling you, the Icy Wind turn one means this Chi-Yu also gets to go before this Calyrex and kill it with the Heat Wave before it can do probably Draining Kiss and take the kill on Chi-Yu, right? Like huge stuff happening here, all because of that turn one Icy Wind. So we get the Indeedee back in, but Firefalls is up 3-2 with a Grim on the field and not a lot of offense on Decidia's side. Dark Pulse doing 60%. Alluring Voice catching this KO, and we're going to be 2v2, but really it's going to be a 2v1 because there goes the Indeedee and Meowstic. Just not enough offense on this Meowstic to handle this. The crit is nice, but not going to get it done.
But it's
Dark Aura. Yeah, Dark Aura, Beads of Ruin. Just throw dark attacks forever. Yeah.
And it never could have killed through Oblivion Wing spam anyway.
Sure. Yeah. And yeah, shouts out to Firefalls saying it was definitely Eevee to live the Astral Barrage there, so not an accident.
So the Icy Wind and it surviving, actually, both of those two things let that happen because...
Sure, because then you have a single target
but if it survives, then the single target still hits the Heliolisk.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? So it doesn't need to be slow for the second one. So yeah, Icy Wind slows him down, and then we get Electric Terrain set up, lives, and then Expanding Force would have attacked this Heliolisk. May not have killed, but definitely Calyrex catching it on the second one here.
It probably wouldn't have killed. I mean that Chi-Yu Draining Kiss didn't kill it or get it close, but it would have put it in range for the next turn.
Yeah, but big brain play here from Firefalls. The Electric Terrain absolutely important, in keeping the Heliolisk alive and preventing the Expanding Force offense from being a much bigger deal, allowing things like Sucker Punch to be relevant later on in the game. I mean, never happened, but could have been. But yeah, well done to Firefalls, and wins game 2 as well. Wins that one 2-0.
I'm assuming either Yveltal or Groudon carried in game 2. Just damage.
Off mine. What do we got? No, I was
Evil
I was
Cult
all
seems
in on game
really
one
good
notes.
against this team.
I don't have notes for the other game in that match because I was all in on that fast icy wind and the Helios
Sure.
electric train. But well done to Firefalls. Third up, we've got perennial weekly heat Slushy versus occasional weekly heat and more than once this season so far, Midbus. This is game, I believe, game 3 of. Yes, we're gonna watch game 3 of this set.
Okay.
Both, obviously, we're in a game 3. Both have one game here. I accidentally watched the matches out of order when I was opening up the tab, so I watched game 3 first. But
I mean, if it went to 3 games, it didn't matter.
Sure, well, except
unless they lost
cool
the third game, like.
So we'll go ahead and get this one going here. We get the Dugong, and we get this is a Mega Gengar too, by the way, Mike.
Okay, is the Kangaskhan Mega?
Naturally. Oh yeah, Slush's team is just absolutely stacked with brutal mons to be next to Chen Pao.
Yeah. The biggest numbers I've ever seen.
Yeah, Zacian Crowned, Mega Rayquaza, Urshifu, Dragonite, Mega Kang. Just miserable for anybody that doesn't have extremely bulky, physically defensive Pokemon. Which are often weak to fighting type attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a oppressive looking side from Slush.
Yeah, it's a rough one. So we do have Flame Body over
I love it.
Flash Fire here, and a Rocky Helmet. So Urshifu and Kangaskhan, both multi-hitters, gonna fear the burn here. And the Rocky Helmet. So lives the Surging Strike because it got a burn on the first hit, to then take 50% just from Rocky Helmet and Rocky Helmet and burn. We get the Sun up here, so now Surging Strike's not going to do anything. Between the burn and the Sun, it is gonna, we catch another burn.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
that Heatran did its job.
Absolutely. Midbus said, I know what's going to happen. You're going to attack my Heatran, and then you're going to regret it. And then we get an extremely physically defensive Gengar here as well.
As you do normally.
Which is, well, you don't. But I did note that this Gengar seems much bulkier than Jace's did last season.
The one that disappointed every week.
Yeah, it's like they slid a few extra base stats in between seasons, but still kind of scary for Midbus here, right? I mean, Mega Gengar can do stuff. The substitute is nice. That means it gets to do stuff, pretty much guaranteed. The Dugong not super offensively threatening, but not nothing. And we're gonna get the substitute fading here. Dazzling Gleam finishes off the Urshifu, and huge damage to the Rayquaza after the Dragon Ascent defense drop, special defense drop. So yeah, now we get some protects. Slow it down a little. Crunch into the protect is nice, and Icy Wind. We're gonna get the slow down on the Chen Pao. I'm telling you, it's the season of icy winds and the electric version whose name's is escaping me because there's a million billion different
Electroweb.
Electroweb, thank you. Switch in here. The Koraidon lives the crunch, which is nice. Icy Wind finishes off Rayquaza naturally, and Chen Pao now very slow. Everything faster, and there's just nothing that this Terra Steel Dugong fears at this point. The Terra Steel Dugong a bigger deal in the other game that Midbus won, but just having it around and just hard to kill was pretty nice. Especially
wait, did we really only see two times using Icy Wind? Why does it say?
Yeah, it got flinched as well.
Oh, okay.
Switch out and a flinch. No, it never
I
switched
felt
out.
like it lived. I felt like it lived like 9 turns.
Right? Yeah. It did switch. It switched out. It switched out for the Koridon at one point. But
Yeah, it couldn't die.
yes, E-Web Trelec. Yes, thank you, Electric.
So Heatran just taking
Yeah,
2 burns.
absolutely, and Flame Body as well. Yeah, you don't see a lot of Flame Body Heatrans, but that's the draft league difference, right?
When I saw this team, I was excited for Chlorophyll, Eruption, and Sun, and it was just not that at all.
It was not that either in the other match either. That wasn't really Midbus's plan in either match. It was, or in any of the games. It was just out physically defensive, the all physically offensive team, and just kind of win with what was left.
And really, really punish the multi-hits.
Oh, now, Electric, I agree Flame Body is a good ability, but a fire immunity in a Terra format is a great ability. So, most of the time, you're going to see Flash Fire, is my point. Like, you have to have a reason you want Flame Body over Flash Fire on Heatran.
Doesn't it seem like Lugia could have done a better job of tanking than Gengar? Like, couldn't they made the tanky Pokemon the Lugia?
Sure, but,
Shadow Tag is huge.
Shadow Tag means you don't have to worry about the switches, and it's both faster and more specially offensive when it's Mega, so...
Sure. I just realized that there was a Lugia after completely forgetting about it, and was like,
Sure,
wait a second,
yeah.
They made the Gengar tanky.
Electric Lugia is a weird mon. Absolutely.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, kind of in a weird place too, right? Like it was very cheap. It was only a couple points on the board.
It also has hands.
Yeah, it does have hands, which is weird. That is another way in which it is weird. All right, we got one more. We're gonna watch Vanilla Ice versus Question Mark MARC.
Oh, is that a regular Glastrier?
That is a regular Glastrier, yes.
Okay.
Vanilla Ice only bringing one of 2 restricteds, only the Magearna. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what the one that wasn't brought was, but I think this is, if not literally the first time this season, close to the first time this season that a coach did not just bring both of their restricteds to the match.
Yeah, it's just big numbers.
Yeah, exactly, right? And you spent so many of your points, right? Like, even with the restricted point cap of 40 points total could be spent on restricteds, and you had to have 2 on your team. Even with that consideration, like, you're still leaving points on the bench to bring Mabostiff? Although, as we're going to see, Mabostiff, huge in this match. So, just watch out for that derpy dog. All right. This is game 1. This is game 1 of the set. So we can just fire it up here. All right, we get the Raichu, we get Magearna, we get Whimsicott, and we get the Zacian Crowned. Attack boost. We get a Terra Ghost. No fake out, just to follow me. Whimsicott doesn't care. Let's go set Tailwind. Raichu, bulky. Always surprisingly bulky how much you can get Raichu to live stuff. I know it's a neutral
static
hit. It no, Lightning Rod. Come on.
Well, I mean, there's no electric Pokemon on the other team.
True. Yeah, I guess static maybe would have been something to do. But no, we get the Trick Room set up. Let's just follow me, Trick Room.
In the Tailwind.
Yeah, in the Tailwind. So yeah, Vanilla Ice just going first for sure. Dark type switches in, but more importantly, Intimidate switches in. So now our Zacian no longer at +1, which is definitely crucial because that means this is a 3-hit KO here. into the
Oh, this
Magearna.
is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I mean,
It did not
it
do as much
hurts.
as I thought.
Yeah, Dazzling Gleam not doing much. Yeah, not at +1, so it lives the second Behemoth Blade. Flash Cannon finishes off the Whimsicott.
Oh, that's interesting that they took out. Were they worried about Protect? Like, because they could have finished off the Zacian instead.
Yeah, I think quite possibly question mark, or I guess Vanilla Ice thinking that second order thinking, they think I'm going to protect with the Magearna, so they're going to target the other slot so I can attack with the Magearna because the Magearna isn't getting attacked because they think it's going to protect. That sort of thing could very well have been the thinking there. But we still get a couple more turns of Trick Room.
Ooh. At ×2 special attack
yes,
now.
At +2, the Glastrier in, and we get another Mega Rayquaza.
That's not surviving.
Terra Glastrier. Yeah, extreme speed. Magearna goes down, and we're boosting. Oh yeah. So now
I assumed there was a Glacial Lance coming out.
No. Glastrier does not get Glacial
use
Lance.
It. Oh,
Only
it can't use
Glacial
it.
Lance. No.
That's disappointing.
We just get Icicle Crash on our Glastriers, but so Iron Defense plus Terra Water plus this isn't at +1 anymore means Behemoth Blade did 11%. Miserable.
Yep.
Just miserable. We get the Mabosstiff back in. Intimidate the 2 physical attackers. Oh yeah. It's and now we're in a 3v1 here. But Mabosstiff just switching in twice to Intimidate was all Vanilla Ice needed. Now we're boosting. We pick up the first KO. Now it's a 2v1. We do get a special attacker in finally. Just kind of chilling here, see what's going on.
Yeah, I was curious if it was going to be Glaceon and have, the move that hits water types for super effective.
Oh, Freeze Dry, yeah.
Yeah.
Another KO.
Oh,
the high horsepower. Now we're at +2, and Dragon Ascent not gonna kill.
Oh my
Crit
gosh.
would have done it. Crit would have done it. So question mark's still in it, but yeah, Icicle Crash with it at -3, 4 times super effective, ×2 attack, and can't be. Well, it could have been holding a. Sash because Rayquaza doesn't have to have a Mega Orb.
It just has to have the move.
Yeah, which actually requires Mega Rayquaza and Rayquaza were separate on the board, so anybody who drafted Mega Rayquaza has to have Dragon Ascent on their moves every week.
And still can't Terra. Correct?
Cannot Terra, yes. Correct.
That Icicle Crash can miss, right?
Yeah, it's 90%. And high horsepower is 95.
Yeah, that is terrifying.
We're still rolling some dice. Yeah, there were ways for question mark to win that one, right? The Icicle Crash miss, a crit on the Dragon Ascent would have done it. Dark Pulse flinch could have done it. There was definitely ways for that to still go.
A stronger move than Dark Pulse.
A stronger move. Oh yeah, so yeah, you run Dragon Ascent on non-Mega Ray, but you can't. And yeah, because you also can't, because the Mega Evolve button is a separate button. It's not tied to using the move Dragon Ascent, but so Vanilla Ice then goes on to also win in Game 2, and we have another 2-0. Little more Magearna focused in that game too, but the Glastrier still important with Magearna setting the Trick Room
and I'm
Glastrier
guessing that Water Terra just prevents the Entei from really coming in and being an answer to it.
Entei doesn't come in Game 2. The Glaceon does come in Game 2. It doesn't have Freeze Dry though, and the The Glacier gets taunted, so no iron defensing for it, but it just does attacks anyway. So
Nice.
alrighty. Thanks for hanging out, Electric and the rest of the homies. Fire Falls, Heaven, LS. Dom was here. Rock was in here for a little bit. Who else did we have? I don't think I missed anybody, but I probably did. Steve was in here for a second. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Everybody watching it later, thanks for watching it later. You got any words of wisdom, parting thoughts for the fans, Mike?
I'm excited to see what Beartic does next week.
Oh, excellent. I am too, actually. It's been a real wear tick of a season, so it's good to finally get it showing up at least to team preview. But we'll keep an eye out for that, and maybe we'll see the bear tick on a thumbnail next week. No problem.
Oh, and remember, it's hard to kill Palkia.
Yes, it is hard to kill Palkia. It's a good cheap mon. Good work to everybody who drafted it. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out. We love you very much. Peace.